I think it's beautiful. Okay, and you know, to balance that in the world, to be able to work in a secular job somewhere, and to balance that and be able to do that, and to have that kind of compassion. But see, I think the key is having the compassion for it,
It
and
is.
really being able to know that you know, and then to point people to Christ in the end. You
Yes.
know, and I shared with you a while back. A couple years ago, I found this for people that battle with depression, that as you get different, as you get older, you start to lose friends. And if you don't add new friends into your life, your circle gets smaller.
Yes.
And you become alone. And,
I've experienced that kind of recently myself. But
so you lose friends. And then when you start losing friends, you start being alone.
Yep.
And then you battle depression because you don't have those friends in your life anymore. So a few years ago, and I lost some really close friends of mine, and I started noticing a cycle. And I said, gosh, if I don't do something about this now, because you can't go out tomorrow and say, I'm going to make 10 new friends.
Yes.
You know, you just can't do it. But I said, well, I'll start working on that. So I started, the Bible said you got to make yourself friendly.
Yes.
So I started doing some different things, and I started volunteering for some different boards and doing things. I started making more friends. And I found now I've gained a lot of friends. And I think that happens so often in people's life with depression, is they don't have friends around them, and they don't have people they can just talk to, or people they, and not every day, but you have people that you can talk to, or you can just sort of say, how's your day, or what are you doing? You know what I mean? And I think it's a big battle.
Because I think depression feeds off of isolation. Like those thoughts, when you're by yourself and you're stuck in your own mind, it's harder to combat those thoughts. But like, if you even just have one good person that you can sit down with and just level with, that makes a world of difference.
Yeah.